Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome to another episode of my Leaf Green playthrough. For lack of a better term, we got owned in our last episode because I'm an idiot and tried to encore a Charizard into Scary Face, which obviously did not work successfully in my opinion. So, to hopefully redeem ourselves this episode, we're first going to start off with a couple of things. One thing I wanted to show is that I did level up just a little bit for some of my Pokemon. So as you can see, they're all basically around 40 right now, except for Raichu. I leveled Farfetch'd to level 41, and I also deleted Cut like I said I was going to, which now allows me to have access to Slash, as you see right there, which is amazing for Farfetch'd due to the fact that it does have the stick item. So whenever you use Slash, I believe there's about like a 16 or something like that percent chance to crit or more. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but with the increased crit from Slash and the increased crit from the stick item, hopefully we're going to be landing a lot of crits with this Farfetch'd. Another thing was that I did level up Mr. Nito quite a bit, and I'm going to start this episode off by actually evolving this guy because I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to first find where the stone is. I think it's one of the first items we actually got. Yeah, there it is. We actually have two Moonstones, and we're finally going to evolve Mr. Nito into a Nidoking. So let's just do that right now. This is obviously really exciting. It's going to add a very, very powerful Pokemon to our team, which is actually going to come in handy in a variety of different situations. Unfortunately, as I mentioned before in a previous episode, all the super great TMs in the game can only be won at the game corner, like Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt, as opposed to in the initial, original Red and Blue games, where you got them pretty easily. And that was always really nice, but unfortunately they decided to make it a little bit harder. And then one other thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to find my rare candy. So you saw I was level 41, right? And then rather than waste time, I'm just going to give him the rare candy right now. And this should give him Mega Horn, I believe, or within the next couple levels. But either way, hopefully that'll come in handy, actually, because we're obviously going to go fight Sabrina, who is the Psychic-type gym leader, really soon. So if I can level up Nidoking, to level whatever level it learns Mega Horn, that'll make that battle go a lot quicker, hopefully. Obviously, weak to Psychic being a poison type, but it still would come in handy to have as an option. But anyways, we are going to switch to have Raichu as the first person in our party, because we now know that Gary leads off, or Blue leads off with a Pidgeot. And I'm not exactly sure what place to take, but we'll figure this out really soon, I'm hoping. I think it's this one. Oh, we gotta fight this guy first. Yeah, but this is the right floor. That's really cool. So I guess there were some rockets that we unfortunately did not get to fight in the previous episode. And excuse me for a second while I move my mic just a bit. I hope that isn't loud. But yeah, we're gonna just fight this guy really quick. Thunderbolt should probably take him out, I'm assuming. Yep, there we go. And then let's see. Hypno, okay. Let's stay in and go for Secret Power. That should do a good chunk. Actually, Thunderbolt probably still do more. Let's see. Oh no, Hypno is still impressive in the special defensive front. With Secret Power, should take it out from here. And then we got one more guy to take down, which is going to be nice. And I gained quite a bit of experience from that. Oh, it's another Raticate, which is great because that means that I can just Thunderbolt it and gain some more experience this way. So, like I said before, Raichu is kind of the one that I want to use the least in terms of grinding. I don't see a need to grind with Raichu at level 37 because it is going to be a lot easier to use this Pokemon later when it's an Electrode. So we're just going to head over here and talk to Blue one more time, and we're hopefully going to win this battle. Also, fun fact, as I was leveling up some of those Pokemon, I actually ran into a shiny Raticate, which I tried to catch, but I accidentally critical hit. So I was going to show you that, so you just have to take my word for it. If you still don't believe me, I understand. But yeah, I did actually find a shiny Raticate, which I thought was very cool, because I'm not really used to finding shiny Pokemon, honestly, and like in the grand scheme of things, I think that was probably one of the only ones I've honestly ever found, which is really cool. I don't know why he goes into Gyarados right here, because I'm clearly just going to one-shot it, which is really nice. And Raichu's going to level up, actually, which is really cool. Let's see. It's going to do a good chunk. Yeah, there we go, level 38 Raichu. Let's see, he's going to go into Execute right now. We are going to switch out for this and go into our Jinx. And hopefully this will, be a one-shot very easily. Should be able to just ice punch it for the kill, which is nice. There we go. There goes the execute. I'm sure that we will have to fight that many times, though. I think we have to fight an Executor right before, or at least after we fight Lance at the champion. But Charizard's coming in right now. It was a problem last episode. Hopefully Raichu can just handle it outright right now. So I'm hoping I'm faster, and I am, and I'm hoping this kills, but I don't know if it will. Ooh, so close, and he's in blaze range. Okay. Well, something is going to have to go down right now, which is unfortunate, but I don't know what should. I guess we'll just let Raichu go. I feel bad, but something has to go down. Because I know for a fact that Mr. Mime is faster than Charizard, so, because I figured that out last episode, so I'm just going to go into him right now. I'm sorry, Raichu, but you did your job, which was very useful. You took out 3.5, or 2.5, 290% of Blue's teams. So that's pretty good for me. Mr. Mime has a really low HP. Look at that. It's only 90. Alright, and then we got this Alakazam, which is the last Pokemon left. So we are just gonna Magical Leaf that, I guess. I can't imagine Alakazam really having anything to hit me too hard. I know I could Encore him in a Future Sight, which would be kind of interesting, but I think I'll just take him out. Oh, I got a crit right there. That helps. He's going to recover, though. No! Ooh, well, actually, Encoring him in recover really wouldn't accomplish anything, would it? And now he Calm Minds. Interesting. This is a weird Alakazam set, but I'm going to hit right now by Future Sight, which hopefully won't do too much. Yeah, Mr. Mime has some pretty good special defense. And like I said, in 3rd Gen, Future Sight was a typeless attack. It no longer is, because it is now a Psychic type move and hits super effectively, or, immune or not very effectively, depending on the type of the opponent. But back then, it was not. So he's moving up ahead. Alright, cool. Alright, so Gary's going to leave us right now, or Blue. And this guy gives us a Lapras. Obviously, we don't need that, but just a fun fact. At least I think he gives us a Lapras. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we got this anyway. We're obviously not going to use it, but we just got it just to make sure. I don't know if they changed anything. And I think they do that on purpose, because they're like, well, you have to obviously surf to Cinnabar Island, so we're going to give you a Pokemon that can at least learn it if you did not catch anything prior to this, which I think is very nice of the game. It looks like we got one more Rocket guy before we are going to take on Giovanni for the second time. Second of 3. Sorry, spoiler alert there, but if you don't know that by now, why are you even watching this series? Hopefully you have seen these games or played one of these games before. Or if this is your first time getting into Pokemon, welcome, I guess. But that Cubone is pretty darn easy. He's got a Marowak, which obviously we can KO just as easily. Neither of these Pokemon are known for their special defense. They're known for their incredible power, and obviously both of these Pokemon with the Thick Club item are incredibly dangerous, especially if they outspeed their opponents, which is very possible to do on Trick Room teams and things of that nature. So if you are looking to maybe use a Marowak in competitive play, definitely trying out a Trick Room team or a team that is centered around Paralysis. It's a very good idea. But we're just going to try this really quick, because I just want to see how awesome this Farfetch'd is. Oh, that wasn't even a crit, and I just took it out. Wow, okay. Well, if that was a crit, I would have taken it out twice. Alright, so we got that last guy, and then finally, Card Key is going to open the door right here. Oh, wow, there's still a text for that if you just stand right there. That's kind of interesting. Look at that. That's so weird. Anyway, I want to lead with a Nidoking, because I want to see if I think it's either 43 or 44 where he learns Mega Horn. Or I'm speaking completely falsely. It learns it eventually. Just throwing that out there. But I want to see if I can maybe level him up in this battle. He's going to start off with a Nidorino. And I can just dig this. Look how awesome that sprite is. I'm sorry, but look how awesome Nidoking is. Anyway, this Nidorino's not going to really be able to do too much to this guy. Hopefully Dig will one-shot it. There we go. And also, I don't know, I guess I can talk about this right now, because this is a pretty standard battle that we're watching right now. I've been a very, I've been very interested in speedruns, like speedruns of various video games, like for a very long time now. And I started watching one guy speedrun Pokemon Yellow, and it's actually really interesting and something that I think you should all check out. I forget the name of the channel. I think it's like Worcester on Twitch TV, but if you Google speedruns live, he is often streaming Pokemon Yellow. And it's a very, very interesting speedrun, and it relies heavily actually on Nidoking, which is why I thought this was kind of cool that I brought this guy out right now. But basically what happens in the speedrun is you catch a Nidoran really early on in the game. I'm actually going to double kick here because I don't want him to like kill me with an earthquake if he has it. I think this should two-shot. Hopefully he doesn't have... Okay, Fury Attack. But you catch a Nidoran really early on, you level it up to a Nidorino, and then you evolve it immediately into a Nidoking with the Moonstone that you find in Mount Moon. And with that, you just teach it Horn Drill as soon as you can, get a bunch of X accuracies, and just spam that move. Spam Horn Drill, and just kill everything. And it's the coolest thing, and it's like really cool just to see how people like break down Pokemon games from a speedrunning standpoint as opposed to like a competitive standpoint, because they just find the strongest thing that they can exploit as early on as possible to then make use of it for the entirety of the run, which is gonna, I think in the case actually of Pokemon, I'm actually gonna switch out right here. In the case of Pokemon Yellow, averages around 2 hours or so, which is really cool. And so if that's something you think about like being interested or wanting to watch, I think that'd be really cool for you guys to check out if you haven't ever really delved into speedruns before. Wow, I'm faster than Nidoqueen. It probably went for Roar or something. That's really bizarre. Oh, Quick Claw, that's why that activated. Okay, Nido. And there we go. There you got Mega Horn. That was what I wanted. And we defeated Giovanni in the process. But yeah, learning to speedrun a Pokemon game I think would be really cool to do. So that might be a potential option for future video content. But anyways, we don't need this Master Ball, but I'm going to get it right here. And I might just use it on like a Ponyta because we needed to catch one just for the fun of it. Because we obviously have nothing to do after we beat the Elite Four here. But we're just going to dig out of here to save some time. That's obviously quicker than taking the elevator and stuff. And I'll take us right back to the Saffron City, which we now will realize that pretty much all the rocket guys are gone, which is really nice because now we can have access to the gym. And I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I have no idea how those portal things go in the Saffron City gym. So this is going to be an interesting experience, let me tell you, because we're just going to, do our best to find them. But yeah, we're going to... Oops, I accidentally talked twice to the Nurse Joy. We are going to... Let's see. Who do we want out front? I am actually... Let's see. We're going to leave with Farfetch'd, because Farfetch'd is awesome. So yeah, we are going to head up to the gym. We have no reason, obviously, to go to the gym where... Is this the right one? Yep, we have no reason to go to this gym, the fighting dojo, but we do have a reason to go to this gym, which is the Psychic-type gym leader, where we get our Marsh badge, I believe, which is obviously going to give us our 6th badge, meaning we only have 2 left, and I'm not exactly sure how this works. So we're just going to go like this for a while, and maybe we will find the right one. I think this works, actually. I could be wrong, but I think this works. To an extent, maybe? I guess we're going to find out. I'm pretty much going to every single one of these little portal things, but I don't know if I've ran in a circle yet or not. Yeah, we found it. Alright, we didn't even have to fight anyone. Alright. Well, that was quick. So yeah, we're going to lead off with Farfetch'd first. And then we'll go into Nidoking if we need to. But anyways, she's telling us about her awesome psychic powers. And yeah, I think this since that went so quickly, actually, I think I'm gonna end this. This is either gonna be a very short episode, but I think we should just go to Cinnabar right now. So we'll do that. Oh no, it's faster than me. Wow, Farfetch'd, your speed is just underwhelming right now. But your physical prowess with your slash attack is quite above average. Mr. Mime, let's see. Same deal, probably. Ooh, I'm faster than this guy. He goes for the barrier. Okay, that's good because that's not reflect, so I don't have to worry about that because I'm still going to take it out. Yeah, there we go. Reflect would have been a problem, I think, just because it would have made all the other Pokemon on the team harder to take down. Venomoth comes in, and I think we can just go for the Fly here. So even though I said that, oh wow, I thought that was where Fly was. Never mind, I didn't do that. But I got the defense boost, which is nice. Psybeam, that's going to do maybe like 60 points, I'm guessing. Ooh, 20, okay. Alright, now we're going to go for the Fly. That was my bad. I need to figure out where my moves are. I think I'm going to change those at some point just to make them in a better order to where I can figure out where they are easier. But anyways, that obviously took it out. Super effective Fly. No crits yet, though, but hopefully we'll get one soon. Farfetch'd, obviously, is now level 42, and now Alakazam comes in. So the, most dangerous Pokemon Sabrina has. Hopefully we can one-shot it. Goes for Calm Mind. You shouldn't set up, though, when you have a Pokemon right here. And I'm hoping that I can just clean it out right now with this Slash. And look at that, critical hit from Farfetch'd, taking down Sabrina. Yeah. I bet you guys have never seen Farfetch'd sweep a gym before like that. And I even messed up one time by accidentally going for the, what's it called? Going for the, Steel Wing. There we go. So what did we get? We got, what was the TM that we got? Is it Psywave? I think it's Psywave, or at least it was before. Maybe this is Calm Mind. Yeah, this is Calm Mind. Okay. Interesting. We could potentially have a use for that too. But instead of going through the whole process again, we're going to dig out of here just to make things a little quicker. Okay, so we officially have done everything pretty much on land in this game so far before the Elite Four, which is really nice. Now, there is one other thing. Is this the... Hang on. This is like the copycat house or something like that. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Or mimic house. I don't know. Either way, we don't need it. It's just a fun... I just wanted to make sure that I knew what that was. Alright, so now, I'm pretty sure that... Here, I'm just going to pull up the map really quick. So we can have Farfetch'd. So I'm pretty sure the goal was to have you surf this way. So you go to the Seafoam Islands, you go through them. But it's so much easier to just go from Pallet Town down, which I feel like was sort of a miscalculation in the game developers' part, unless they wanted you to be able to take that second route. But I felt like the goal was to go from Fuchsia to Cinnabar instead of Pallet to Cinnabar, but we're just going to take the easy way. Because that makes life easier, obviously. So yeah, we're just going to hop on our Lickitung. And surf all the way straight down and pretty much just get to Cinnabar as quickly as possible. Now, one thing I will do is... Actually, you know what? I will save... Let's see if we can avoid... Let's see if we can avoid a lot of the trainers down here. Because what I think I'm going to do is once I get my Electrode, which I'm going to actually do in the end of the episode, or actually really soon, I'm going to probably level it up here. I think this might be the best place to level it up just because of all the water Pokemon. Because it's really not so easy to do so when you get to level 8. When you get to Victory Road. So I want to leave all these trainers here because if I use Electrode, I don't know if I'm going to, but it's a thought. It's definitely a Pokemon that I would consider using, though. Ooh, what a sneaky punk. Did you see that? Wow. Man, these people in the game are determined to battle me. Starmie, level 37. Nice. Okay, and I should be able to just take this out. That's going to be faster, though, unfortunately. It leads off with the recover, guys. What a great move to go for. Alright. No crit there, but that's okay. Ooh, this is going to suck, though. I wonder if it'd be possible to, like, crit yourself in Confusion. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? But, let's see. Alright, let's see if I can take him out. Yeah, we got it. Alright, cool. And we leveled up to 43, which is nice. I don't think Farfetch really learns anything else useful. It does get agility, which is something to point out. And that's obviously, I think, an essential move for this Pokemon if you want to use it competitively. Because, obviously, agility Farfetch'd can outspeed a lot of things and then potentially land a bunch of crits with it. It's a little gimmicky, but it's, like, the way to use it, I think. But in a playthrough like this, we can obviously just level our Pokemon up to where we'll be faster anyway, and then the agility won't matter. But here we are. We have reached Cinnabar Island, guys, so hope you all have enjoyed that little surfing expedition. And now let's actually do the last, or 2 of the last 3 trades. We're not going to catch a Ponyta yet. We do need to go in the mansion regardless, so we'll just catch it when we go in there. I think that's where you get Ponyta. I will double check on that, though, really quick. But we are going to do our last 2 trades for purposes of this episode, and then the next episode we'll probably do the last trade. Now, there is that whole, like, second thing that we have to go to, like, the random islands, I think, at some point. But we are going to just swap a Pokemon out here really quick. Using the move Pokemon option. Oh, look at all these guys. Good times. Orion. We're going to move to party. And we're going to swap him out with Lickitung really quick. Okay. And now we are going to head into here, which is the same place where you would get your fossil to be made into a Pokemon, depending on whether you pick the Helix or the Dome fossil. And I think it's in multiples of these rooms. I don't even know what I'm saying. But there's someone in here possibly that trades. I do have a Raichu. Yes, I would. Alright, Raichu. We've had you since the beginning, and it's time to say goodbye. And I'm very sorry, but we are going to get a far inferior Pokemon right now in the form of Electrode, which doesn't have any electric-type moves. Maybe it'll have Spark, actually. But that sucks that we have to now rely on Spark. So there's that. Which is partly why I don't think I'm going to use this Pokemon. E-Sphere. Alright, let's just check this thing out really quick. Actually, no, let's do the other one. Is this the other trade that I have to make? We do have a Venonat. We're going to trade it for the Tangela. There we go. And this is going to actually be the lowest level Pokemon on our team, so we may have to do some leveling up of the Tangela. Still haven't quite figured out which is the 6 I'm going to use for the Elite Four. Though I am going to actually maybe use this Tangela a bit. Tangeny. Because it can learn Cut, and I get rid of Cut on my Farfetch'd. And really, Tangela doesn't learn much. Outside of, like... Yeah, it doesn't learn much. I think this is the room with one of the last trades. Ooh, where are you going, dude? Metronome, interesting. Okay, we can learn that. Eevee can evolve into one of 3 kinds of Pokemon, really. Really? 3? Did not think that. I thought it was... What is it now? 8? Yeah, he's looking for Ponyta. We trade it for a Seal. That's kind of interesting. That's the last trade that we have to do. Okay, I was just checking. So yeah, we could potentially use the seal or the dugong. I guess we'll see how things go. I don't think we'll necessarily do that though. I think it's gonna be Tangela along with the other 5 guys that I currently have. Oh wait, where am I going? I want to go to the Poké Center. Oops. Yeah, I know the door's locked. Anyway, we have to go get the key next episode, and then we will take on Blaine and the Cinnabar gym. But that is it for this episode, everybody. So after I put these guys in the box, we will be all done. And that will end this episode. I think we'll only have maybe 3 or 4 more parts, and hopefully I can finish this by the time X and Y comes out, which was the goal if you did not realize. Oh wait, I forgot to look at these Pokemon actually. Hang on, can we summary here? We got Electrode, so it does have Spark, and it does have Self-Destruct, which would actually come in handy potentially. And then we have Tangela, which has Absorb, Growth, Poison Powder, and Vine Whip. Interesting. It may be a potential option to use Sunny Day on this thing with Solar Beam. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I might mess around with these guys, but right now we're actually gonna move him to the box because we want to be using Electrode right now, just because Tangela's a little underleveled. But I may use it in the future, so that'll be it. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, take care, goodbye, and I will see you at next time. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. And yeah, we will continue our adventures of our trades only playthrough episode next time. See you then.